Welcome back to Movement Telisa for today's bonus class. We had a very chill class yesterday, so be prepared to work a little bit harder today than we did yesterday. We are going to get started on our backs, coming all the way down and settling in whatever manner is comfortable for you. Gaze can be softened, or you can close out the eyes completely. Grounding down, feeling the pressure of our mats beneath us, starting to slow our breath, becoming a little bit more aware and intentional with our breath. Slowing down before we pick up the pace. Sometimes this is the most challenging aspect. Completely surrendering if your mind and your body are resisting stillness. Gently flutter your eyes open, bring some movement into your toes and your fingers. Start lifting your head up off the mat, tucking your chin towards your chest. Hands can come on either side of the head without cranking on the neck. We're going to open class with some core. We're going to do an isometric hold. So a gentle option is to have the toes pointed. Tuck your tail between your legs to get more core engagement, no gap between your lower back and the mat, and try to make your feet as weightless as possible. And this can be challenging. To make it more difficult, pick the feet right up, keep the legs bent. And more challenging, still all you have to do is lengthen the lever. So we extend the legs as much as you want. Keep pushing your lower back against the mat. If the legs are extended, bring the knees back in. We're still tucking our tail between the legs. We're still engaging through the core. Maybe lower your toes down. Keep holding. Arms extend by your sides. Legs lift up. For a more gentle option, with a bent leg, tap alternating toes down. More challenging, keep the legs straight and just hovering off the ground. Plant both soles of the feet down, lift up the hips, and snuggle the hands underneath the hips. A gentle option for our next exercise is again bent legs, and you're just going to cross ankles. To make it more challenging, extend the legs, crossing the ankles. Keep going, modify if you need to, slow down if you need to, but keep it up. You can do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release, reach the arms overhead, extend through the legs, taking a big good morning stretch. Rebend through the legs, bring the knees in towards the chest, hands on top of the knees, and rock and roll 3 to 5 times. And rolling out the spine. When you're done, we're going to come to a kneeling tabletop position. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, grip into the mat like a cat clawing into a blanket. Arms are straight, shift forward. Push yourself back with the grip of your fingers. And now pull the hips all the way back, arms reach forward, child's resting pose. Rock your head left and right for a little forehead massage. And pull forward, walk your hands a little bit more forward for a gentle upward facing dog. Lengthen through the tailbone. And pull back, child's resting. Pull forward again, another round of gentle upward facing dog and gently stretching out the abs. After that, opening core work. If you've got blocks, please grab them now. It's gonna make the next part of this immensely easier. If you do not have blocks, that is okay. Just understand that you're gonna be working harder and it's maybe not gonna work as cooperatively, and that's okay. Because even for me without blocks, boy do I struggle. Blocks are placed midway on your mat, about the width of your mat, hands are on them. Step the feet back, so we're in a shortened downward facing dog. Enjoy a few rounds of breath. Push through the hands, shrug through the shoulders, flex through the feet to see if your heels can melt a little bit closer towards the mat. Starting slow with gentle options as per usual. Inhale, look between your hands, come up on the toes, bend the knees, and we're just going to step our feet all the way through and come into a gentle boat variation. Feet can be lifted or stay down on the mat. Plant the palms on the blocks. Try to push and lift up your hips as you tiptoe your feet all the way back. We're going to start implementing more challenging options just as I bring the dogs back in. So hopefully their high energy inspires you to give it your all. Inhale, look between your hands, come up on the toes, bend your knees. And this time you can jump your feet in between you, cross the ankles, and see if while pushing through the hands, you can slide a little bit more through. Come into your variation of boat pose. Cross the ankles, push through the hands, lift up, and try to step back with as few steps as possible. Let's go again. Inhale, look between the hands, come up on the toes, bend the knees. Maybe drag your feet through this time to minimize any stopping. Boat. And coming back. Walk your feet so that they're completely on the mat. Release your hands from the blocks. Forward fold. Ragdoll. Grabbing for opposite elbows. Sway side to side. Release the arms. Inhale deeply as you round all the way up. Head comes up. Last arms can stay down by your sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Generous bend in the knees if you need, striving to get a rib cage to thighs. Half lift. We're going to hang out right here for a bit. Ensure that you have a flat back. There's a tendency to round. So you want to squeeze your shoulder blades together, trying to get your back so flat that someone could put a plate on it. Reach the arms back behind you. Inhale, reach them overhead. Exhale, behind. Inhale. Work with your own breath. Try to rip the mat apart with your feet to engage through the glutes even more. You probably feel this in your hamstrings. Brace through the core to take any tension out of the lower back. After this inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift your gaze, plant your hands on the blocks. Come up on the toes, bend the knees, jump through, coming in to boat. Cross the ankles, push down on the blocks to lift the hips, and stepping all the way back into our shortened downward facing dog. Push the blocks off to the side, and we're going to inchworm our way into a plank position. Shoulders over wrists. Again, engage through the entire body, squeeze through the legs, the core, and the glutes. Push the mat away from you. Come back into downward facing dog. Right leg comes up, three-legged dog. Bend through the right leg as you bring knee towards chest and cross the right leg over the left. Shift forward. We're going to transition into a side plank with that right leg still crossed. Left arm can reach overhead. If this is just too difficult, then simply uncross the leg and lower the right knee down. Lower the left hand. Back to our three-legged dog with the right leg crossed. Bring knee into chest as we shift forward into plank. Hold it. Back to three-legged dog. Lower the right leg. Lift the left leg. For the other side, bend through the left knee as you bring it in towards your chest and then cross it over the right. Shift forward as we come into side plank. Right arm reaches overhead. Simply lower that left knee if you please. Plant the right hand. Shift back into our downward facing dog. Left knee in towards chest. Holding plank. Left leg back. Three-legged dog. Lower the leg down. Walk the feet to the middle of the mat. Turn the toes out slightly. Feet are the distance of the mat as we lower the hips down for malasana. Hands can remain on the ground for support or bring them up through heart center. I'm giving our arms a bit of a break. My shoulders were really burning there.
Slow the breath. We're going to focus on the legs a little bit now. With the hands in prayer, we're going to straighten through the legs as we straighten through the arms. Thumbs are crossed. Come back down. Inhale to rise up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, arms down by the sides. I'm turning so that you can see. With the hands on the hips, step the left foot behind the right, 1.5 feet or 2 feet behind you, and sit down, standing up. Feeling this ideally in the right glute. And then stepping to the other side. Moving slowly, intentionally. Step all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale. Arms up, hands are in prayer. Cross the thumbs. Reach as much as you can. Shoulders are shrugged up by ears. Deep inhale. And then exhale, fold to the left. Start slow. Push your hips out to the right as a counterbalance. Keep the chin up off the chest. Come all the way up. Hands remain where they are. A big step to the left. Squatting down for goddess or horse stance. Arms can come into cactus arms. Big push to come all the way up to standing. Down at the bottom of the mat. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold to the right. Up through center. Big step to the right. Goddess pose. Big step to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, goddess or horse stance. Inhale up, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale up, exhale, goddess. Release the arms as you straighten through the legs. Turn the right toes so they're pointing more towards the top of the mat. Left toes are pointed to the long edge of the mat. Pop the left hip out. Extend the arms, open the palms. Windmill the arms down for triangle pose. Keep the chest open, left shoulder stacked on top of right. Our gaze is past the left thumb. Come all the way up. Turn right toes in, left toes out. Pop out the hip, open the palms. Windmill down. Inhale, come all the way up. Release the hands to the hips, heel, toe, the feet in. Just wider than hip distance as we lower back down into our malasana. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Adjust your feet. Firmly ground down through the left hand. Pivot on the feet so both toes are facing the long edge of the back side of your mat. Getting a nice hip stretch. Right arm can reach out or stay hugged around the right leg. Option to stay there or lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Swivel back around. Bring the right leg a little bit more far forward. We're going to play with an arm balance, a new one. And I'll give options if you're not in the mood for arm balances or if it's not quite in your practice yet. Back foot is planted all the way down, pushing through the knife edge. First option is to try to nuzzle the right shoulder underneath the right leg. And you can stay right here. Next option from here is to see if you can pick up the right foot and then grabbing somewhere on the right leg with the left hand. See if you can start to extend through the leg. Lower it down, push the mat away, pick up the right foot, three-legged dog. Lower it down and just simply step the left foot forward. This time, weight is in the right hand. Swivel so the toes are both facing the long edge of the mat, getting a nice hip stretch. Left arm can reach out. You can stay right here or you can lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Plant the hands, swivel to face the other side, pushing through the knife edge of that back foot. See if you can nuzzle the left hand underneath and behind. You can stay right here or see if you can pick up the left foot. Grabbing onto the left leg somewhere with the right hand. See if you can extend and slowly lower. Unravel, push the mat away, pick up the left foot. Three-legged dog. Lower the left leg down. Bend through the knees, lower to a tabletop. Plant down through the left hand, right arm reaches up. Thread the right arm through. You can stay right here, reach the left arm overhead. Slide the left hand back in front of the face. Push the ground away. Right arm reaches up and lowers down. Switch out the sides. Left arm reaches up. Thread the arm through and stay right here or reach the right arm overhead. Slide the right hand back in front of your face. Reach the left arm all the way up and lower it down. Walk the hands forward. Lower the chest for puppy pose. And gently push all the way up. Swing the legs around, finding ourselves in a comfortable seated position. Rest the hands on the knees, palms facing up, point your fingers and thumbs, gently touch. Slowing the breath. Coming back to the same stillness and intentional breath that we started class with. Let's close out class with 3 ohms. If you haven't ohmed before, what we're going to do is take an inhale through the nose and then make 3 sounds. The first is ah, the second is oh, and the third is with the lips gently touching, feeling the vibration. Feel free to watch for the first one and join in for the second 2. Otherwise, here we go. Inhale. Return to your breath and simply observe, noticing the sensations, the frequencies within you, the state of your body, and the state of your mind. I thank you most kindly for joining me for this challenge. In February, we'll be getting back to our regular 2 classes per week. And I hope to see you there. In closing, we say, Namaste.